So this thing about training hard, I mean, like, it's very important to develop character, you know, and this real life boxing ring ma je situation हुन्छ त्यो simulate गर्ने त हो नि, right, while training as well. But taking too much damage, जुन यो बेला बेला डिबेटमा आउँछ नि त, like should you be hard sparring all the time, like म बक्सिङमा त त्यति धेरै I don't know about boxing world खासै, तर MMA UFC ma I'm down to that. And like there are fighters like Max Holloway, do you know him? So
I mean, I don't, एकदमै राम्रोसँग थाहा छैन, but I know उसको MMA को अलिअलि.
So he is considered one of the good strikers in MMA, right? And त्यसपछि उसले के भन्छ भने I don't spar at all. Like
I just the guy who plays like the video games.
Yeah, video game बाट MMA सिकेको भनेर भन्छ. And he doesn't like spar भनेर भन्छ अहिले आएर के, because I don't want to take too much damage, मेरो career किन short हुने. What's your take on that? Should you be sparring hard? Because I see timro gym ko videos and like guys are going hard, right? And especially like you being a coach, do you ever worry about your damage haru huncha? Ki like that's the way to go.
Nah,
pure old school.
Me, I think like what we try Tuesday and Friday, we have 2 days sparring, right? Tuesday we try to go about 70%. So body, you can always go 100% in the body. Like knockout, be more technical on Tuesdays. Friday, we have to go hard. Like world champion there's thousands of people with same dream. You know what I mean? Same dream, probably working harder than us. So, you know, that question is
I mean, hard spar garnu, like is it all the time? Is it wise or like how do you go? Like, you know, everything go science bistari change hunदै जान्छ, right? And like me coming from bodybuilding and fitness background, कतिवटा science change भएको छ, but then like us guys, we still believe in the old school training के कति जना.
I mean, old school is good, man. हैन, तर अब अहिले आएर अलिकति science change भइसक्यो, so you know certain things will help you without taking supplements and everything. त्यो गर्दाखेरि तिम्रो performance राम्रो हुन्छ. मैले hard sparring, मलाई why I once a week I want hard sparring is like you got to keep it real नि त फेरि त्यो गर्नै पर्छ के त्यो. अब मैले as soon as I say lighter sparring, I'm not going to be throwing full speed, full power. So त्यो गेममा त people are over there to try to take your head off. हैन, त्यस्तो हुनु पर्यो. Obviously even in hard sparring, if you get hurt, we're not going to keep punching you like, you know, it's not a street fight. That's why it's called a gentleman's sport, right? One thing is in MMA, when a person is in the ground, they will punch you, stomp you, kick you. In boxing, it doesn't happen. That's the only reason it's called a gentleman's sport, not the one. The duty sport is a very brutal sport. MMA may be even more chaotic, more dramatic as well. You know, but science-wise, boxing is better for me, my personal choice. You know, I like MMA. I like MMA. I like certain part like jiu-jitsu ekdam man parcha. Isko level changes, angle, very similar to boxing. Very similar. It's just you not throwing punches. About MMA da you're allowed to. So मैले त्यस्तो MMA त्यति follow पनि गर्दिनँ. But त्यो hard sparring चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ. And म त जहिले पनि like UK हरूमा भएको भाइहरू, साथीहरू, Hong Kong, anywhere, abroad ma bhayeko boxerहरु नेपाल आयो भने I'm always inviting them, so you know we can test हाम्रो केटाहरु कतिको लेभलमा पुगेको छ भनेर. And so far it's not that disappointing, you know what I mean? My boys have always performed well, you know, बाहिर खेलिरहेको भाइहरुसँग गर्दा पनि त्यो टेस्ट गर्न चाहिँ के एक्चुअली पर्छ पनि उनीहरुले नि हेल्प गर्दैमा. I'm very thankful. अब कति जना कोही प्रोफेसनल हुन लाग्छ के छ कस्तो त्यो चाहिँ affirmation जस्तो पनि भयो नि त. It's like, okay, whatever I'm trying to do is working. I see it when you know somebody training for 10, 20, 15 years, he comes and just spars, and my boy just been sparring, learning for 2 years, and he held his own. That means technically we are doing something correct. I think हाम्रो मेन भनेको हाम्रो यो H2O भनौँ न. अब लाइक म यो जिममा नै के हो भने I think हाम्रो टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट सबभन्दा हुन्छ नि एकदमै हामी फोकस गर्छौँ क्या टेक्निकलमा. तिम्रो खुट्टा अलिकति मिलाएको छैन भने I'm not gonna let you slide, you know what I mean?
Right.
बस्नै पर्छ बेसिक्समा. बेसिक्स राम्रो हुनै पर्छ. इभन इफ यु डुइङ फिटनेस हैन, सकेसम्म अनि त्यसरी इन्जुरी पनि हुँदैन. अलिकति नेपालमा चाहिँ अलिक केयरलेसनेस थियो क्या. राइट अब कति वर्ष भइसक्यो बक्सिङ गरेको अनि देयर बेसिक इज स्टिल उयो क्या नराम्रो अनि सम अफ देवर जस्ट होल्डिङ देयर ब्रेथ वाइल देयर पन्चिङ एन्ड कोच सेड इट भन्छ अब आई मिन आई डोन्ट नो द होइन भनेको अब यतिकै भन्छ कोहीले तर द्याट्स जस्ट क्रेजी वाइ वुड यु होल्ड युर ब्रेथ एन्ड पन्च समबडी इन बक्सिङ फेरि एक्चुली हान्ने भयो भने एउटा पन्च हान्ने ढल्ने हो एउटा कुरा होइन अनि यस्तो नेपालमा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क वाट वी ब्रिङ इज अलिकति बक्सिङमा जे हुनुपर्छ त्यही नै क्या अब अहिले पार्टनर ड्रिल्स पनि विकमा एथलिट्सहरूलाई वी हेभ ट्वाइस पार्टनर ड्रिल्स हुन्छ होइन 2 days स्प्यारिङ 2 days सो पार्टनर ड्रिल्स इज अल्सो भेरी सिमिलर टु स्प्यारिङ फेरि भेरी सिमिलर बट रियली लाइट फास्ट 100% फास्ट एन्ड पावर चाहिँ लाइट क्या सो इट्स लाइक touch and move, point, move, point. So you're working on the reflexes, on the point, because you might be looking for a knockout, but you might never get it neither. So, but point my lead gari rakhnu paryo ni ta to be smart. Point my lead garda, and that's when you look ke kanera khali opening khuldecha, and then that's where you put your punch placement. I have a rule now. I say 70-30 once again. 70% of the time you need to play light. Fast, and touch, move. 30% of that, sit down on your punches, throw more punches, and then अलिकति commitment बढी गर्ने, combination बढी हान्ने त्यसरी क्या अनि सोरी मिलाउँदै त्यो अब तिमीले आज यो सिक्यो भोलि अर्को कुरा सिक्छौ अनि त्यसलाई कम्बाइन गरेर टु टेक इट टुगेदर इज भेरी हार्ड नि त इट्स इजियर सेड देन डन इट टेक्स वान थिङ मैले कोचिङमा आई थट आई कुड डु इट अ लिटल बिट फास्टर बट इट्स नट मी हु इज गोन डु एभ्रिथिङ नि त it depends on the fighter so I'm patient with it लाग्छ कोही एउटा फाइटरलाई बिल्ड गर्न years and years I understand and मैले अघि पनि स्कुलमा सोच्थेँ man my work is like you know के अरे long term investment क्या but no guarantee फेरि धेरै जस्तो long term investment मा चाहिँ you have high return or whatever and mine is probably no return or low return or medium return whatever it is right I don't think I really do it for the money. I just think if I have something to do with building a world champion, I would be very satisfied, very proud of myself. And I think this to champion build garda हाम्रो country le pani is going to be very proud क्या हुन्छ नि अहिले यसो हेऱ्यो नि धेरैजनाको they don't have a leader to look up to like on an international level. National level ma now we have a few players we look at right अनि अब internationally world लाई नै नेपालमा चियाउने खालको I always tell them man I don't like how Pacquiao fights but I like his story how he came from like हुन्छ नि the mud and now he's like trying to run for the president of his country he's already a senator built hundreds and thousands of homes fed hundreds and thousands of people so I hope you guys will do that I mean if you decide to buy a Maserati and ride around Kathmandu there's nothing I can do about it but you know I try to instill timi champion bhayo bhane ramro humble एउटा राम्रो champion ho somebody people can look up to helping other people I guess in a way यस्तो पनि लाग्छ म आफैले कम्प्लिट गर्न नसकेको ड्रिम पनि हो जस्तो पनि लाग्छ मलाई क्या सो you know I try to be very tolerant हुनु पर्यो नि त त्यसरी हैन मेरो म आफै भएको भए भन्छ नि एउटा कोट be tolerant with yourself be tolerant with others भने जस्तै अनि I try to आफूलाई चाहिँ अलिक आफूमा हार्ड हुने बरु अलिकति अरूलाई अलिकति I'm hard on others don't get me wrong I'm mad you know तिनीहरूसँग पनि तर still I'm like ल नभए because I still love them भित्र it's not like oh I need you all the time around me but there's like त्यो अर्को एउटा हुन्छ नि राम्रो भइदियो हुन्थ्यो यो हैन आफ्नो फ्यामिली खतरा बनायो भने त्यसले जेनेरेसन चेन्ज गर्न सक्छ यसले हैन देखिन्छ क्या नि पोटेन्शियल भएको बाहिर कति देखिन्छ क्या बट man they will say I don't have money and turn and do something stupid and spend money जस्तो क्या you know अनि जे छैन अब डिसिप्लिन छैन भने फेरि तर गएर फेरि डिसिप्लिन नहुने कुरा नै गरिरहेको हुन्छ क्या आई नो इट्स हार्ड अहिलेको जेनेरेसनलाई झन् टु मेनी डिस्ट्र्याक्सन्स क्या सो आई अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड अल्सो बट एट द सेम टाइम त्यो मैले भन्नै पर्छ नि त उनीहरूलाई एन्ड आई थिङ्क द्याट्स वाट इट बिङ अ कोच इज अल्सो राइट कन्सटेन्टली बिङ इन देयर एयर अगेन मैले भन्छ कोच एन्ड ट्रेनर it sounds very similar but coach is more personal right. Man you know trainer is somebody there who, you know you do his job, you get paid, all of this stuff. Coaching, man, I'm doing for free sometimes, right? For some people, I will teach you for free. But one thing about free, I have realized anything you get for free, you should take it, okay? But value अलि कम गर्दो रहेछ क्या मान्छेले. अनि but त्यो पनि अब भ्याल्यु गर्नु मान्छेले फेरि फ्रीमै पाए पनि फेरि खतरा भ्याल्यु गर्ने मान्छे पनि हुन्छ.
It really depends upon person to person. मै फरक पर्छ. Like the mindset, how they've been brought up and everything, experiences life. कसैलाई चाहिँ थोरै कुरा नि एकदम भ्यालुएबल भइरहेको हुन्छ, right? And this thing about being trainer and a coach, whereby a trainer will show you or teach you what to do, how to do. A coach is more of a mindset. तिम्रो guardian, तिम्रो parent, तिम्रो motivator. They're instilling these things that are not out there objectively. But then that builds up the character. The vessel नै strong bhayena भने त no matter how much you put it in there, it's going to leak, right? And that's where a coach comes in.